Hello and welcome to the Machinists News Network. I'm Deirdre Kanievsky. At the IAM, a major part of the yearly legislative conference is lobbying Capitol Hill, and this year was no different. But it became especially poignant for a group of machinists from NASA working to solidify this country's space program.
No one does more in space than the IAM, and no one does more than the USA. Why would we give up our lead as the country who could send a man to the moon and return him home, build a space station, a monstrosity up there, and now just at the verge of meeting the challenge to return to the moon and beyond to Mars? Why would we stop?
It's a question many in this room and at the podium are wondering.
Even though I tell you I love this President of the United States, but I think the administration is dead wrong about the direction that they're going with the space program.
With President Obama's current recommendations to cancel today's manned space program and possibly reinstate one in the future, and also to rely on private companies to further space exploration, workers wonder what the future holds.
To build and deliver on that dream. It was the IAM that did that. And we're associated with the space program from top to bottom. This is our industry.
And while the IAM does what it can to keep the USA #1 in space, there are members of Congress doing the same.
I think that we're heading in the wrong direction with the President's plan. I think that,
Grayson told this group of members from NASA that he believes in the old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
for the space program has worked just fine the way it is for the past 50 years. No other country has been able to privatize its space program successfully. There have been a couple of attempts and they've failed. You know, it may or may not be true that private industry can put a man in space, but there's no reason why we should gamble with the space program to find out.
With close to 30,000 NASA-related jobs at stake, that was music to the machinists' ears.
It's good to know that we have congressmen on board with the working men and women of NASA. The different contractors there with United Space Alliance, EG&G, URS. It's very important that these people know that these congressmen have their best interest in mind.
It's the pride and joy in our country and the pride that of what we do there. Yeah, in our families, our community, our job. It's about more than just being union men and women and families. It's about all of it.
God bless you for that. God bless you for that spirit in your heart that leads you to think about what's right, not just for yourselves, but what's right for other people. Isn't that really the heart of what being a union member is all about?
All of it is what the IAM and lawmakers want when it comes to space. For this country to stay on path and shoot for the stars. Today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Welcome to space.
Failure is not an option. It's in our business, it's what we do. Failure is not an option.
All of the IAM's hard work is paying off. A bill is moving through Capitol Hill right now that would make it necessary for the approval of Congress before the current space program could be canceled. For more space information, log on to www.vision4space.com or on our website at goiam.org. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Machinists News Network.